Hello and welcome back to my channel. We have another video on how to build concentration and focus. The number one thing that I believe everyone needs to live a successful life. I hope you're enjoying the series. So far we've talked about how to schedule a deep and focused work, how just 4 hours of this a day is going to change your life, and we've talked about a lot of different exercises that you can incorporate into your life that are going to help you build this ability to focus on just one task that is ahead of you. In today's video, I'm going to give you several more exercises and activities, and I believe compared to the previous video, it's actually going to take it a level higher. In the previous video, we talked about a variety of exercises that you could do, but doing those exercises, it was not only about really improving focus and concentration. For example, we talked about chess. Yes, it definitely builds your concentration and focus, but there are a lot more things to it, right? You need to learn the rules, there is a social aspect to it, etc. If you're going to try the exercises I'm going to talk about today, you might find that even after 2 minutes, it's too much. Your brain is hurting. It's really hard if you're doing it properly, and especially if you are kind of new to this whole building concentration and focus. So don't be discouraged and just take it very easy. I would suggest to start with just 5 minutes at one time. And if you're serious about this, maybe try to do it twice or even 3 times in a day, but no more than 5 minutes at one time. And don't be afraid to mix and match. Try several exercises from today's videos and try several things from the previous one. Each of the exercises focus on a little bit something different. It engages your brain in a different way. So it's definitely a good idea to incorporate more of them to get this variety. And when you're doing any training, it's always good to see where you're at before you start the training. So next time you're going to do your usual work, whether it is, working or studying, see how long it takes before your mind wanders or you feel the need to check your inbox or your phone. Maybe it's a matter of seconds, minutes. The goal is to get to 90 minutes of uninterrupted time when you can really focus on just the one thing that is ahead of you. And once you test yourself, note it down somewhere, maybe down below in the comment section, and then try it in a month again and see how those exercises and activities that you've incorporated into your life influence that. And then please come back to this video and let me know down below how you did. I'm really curious. But let's stop talking for now and go straight into the exercises. We are going to start with observation exercises. So take any physical object. It can be a fruit, a toy, a book, a plant, or a pencil, anything that is next to you, and focus your entire mind on it. Observe its characters and features really carefully and in detail. Like if it is a pencil, note what the color is, what the shape is, the texture, the smell of it, and try to stay really focused on this one thing without thinking about anything else. See if you're able to do it for 1 minute and then go for 3 to 5 minutes. And if you want to really challenge yourself, then go for 10 minutes. When you feel like you're able to do it for at least 3 minutes, you can go a step further. Try observing it without thinking. When we think, we usually are having a conversation in our mind. We think in words, and those words bring out images from our memory. In this exercise, try to observe without any kind of talking going in your head. Don't tell yourself that the pencil is yellow or green or red. Just observe without thinking anything, and increase the observation time slowly. After you became confident with this, maybe after several days, you can take it to the next level, and that is visualize it. So after you observed an object for several minutes, close your eyes and try to do the same inside your head. If you've been observing a pencil, try to then inside your mind look at the pencil from all the different sides, the same way how you were observing it with your eyes open, do it with your eyes closed and think about all those details, about the color, the shape, the texture, how it felt on your fingers, if it had any smell, etc. And if after a while you're not able to see any more details or the image becomes blurry, then open your eyes, observe the object again for about 2 minutes and then try again. The next exercise is watch the clock. Sit down in front of a clock and observe the second hand. Start when it is on 12 and as it goes down, repeat inside your head 1, 1, 1. If you think of anything, for example, what am I going to have for dinner, or this is really stupid, you start saying 2, 2, 2. When you get another thought, you start repeating 3, 3, and so on. Your goal is to stay at 1, 1, 1 for whole 60 seconds. Another exercise is counting. Take a random book and start counting the words in one paragraph. Don't count them out loud. Don't point fingers at each word. Do it a couple of times to get the count right. Then count the words in 2 paragraphs. When you see you're able to do 2 paragraphs easily, increase the number of paragraphs. Another counting exercise is counting backwards. And by the way, this is something that I've used to use to help me fall asleep. So if you have trouble falling asleep, try this exercise out while you're lying in bed. So the exercise goes like this. You count backwards from 100 to 1. So you're counting backwards inside your head. You're not saying anything out loud. If you want to make it easy for yourself, you can do it just going down by 1, but I would challenge you to do it by going down by 2, 3, 5, or just a random number. And when you're comfortable with 100 to 1, then I would go from 500. Look at the numbers on the screen and time yourself to see how quickly are you able to A, say how many letters does every number have. So 5 for number 3, 4 for number 5, and 5 for number 7. B, add the numbers that are next to each other in a row. So it would be 8, 12, 17, 18, etc. And C, add the numbers that are next to each other in each column. 10, 16, 11, 10. The next exercise is slap, clap, snap, snap exercise. The exercise is simple. You rhythmically slap your hands onto your legs, then clap, then snap with your right hand, and then snap with your left hand. Try it. Start slowly. Once you get the hang of it, choose a category, for example, animals. Each time you slap your hands onto your legs, you say an animal. You start with an animal that starts with letter A, then with letter B, letter C, etc. You try to go through the whole alphabet. If you can't think of one quickly, continue with the rhythm, don't stop, just wait one more turn. You can try different categories like plants or cars. You can try it also in a different language. And that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it and that you're going to go and try those exercises out. I really believe that they can help you build your focus and concentration. I look forward to see you in my next video. Bye!